Hello, hello. Today I wanted to get into the Information Awareness Office and its involvement with Darpa, and essentially how not too many people know about the Information Awareness Office, and not too many people are aware about the fact that the Information Awareness Office even exists. And you can look at their logo and you can see they reference Egyptian and Roman stuff. They have Roman letters, whatever you want to call them, etc. So obviously, these people reference those ancient religions, Mystery Babylon. And yeah, they reference the Watchers, the fallen angels. But we're not here to get into that because they'll deny it any day anyway, even though it's in, Roman writing with an Egyptian pyramid. Anyways, I'm really here to break down the information, the documents, the data regarding these people. Because if you're not aware, things like the Information Awareness Office and Homeland Security, Facebook, which correlates to Project Lifelog, which is also part of Darpa. DARPA, which is, responsible for the Information Awareness Office. All of this stuff has to do with 9/11 and what happened on that day where they sacrificed a lot of people. Not only did they sacrifice people via the Twin Towers, but then they sent a lot of people to war in the Middle East. And then Obama sent a lot of missiles to people in the Middle East, which happened for about a decade or two. So what we're really getting into is how what happened on that day of 9/11 basically created a whole bunch of very bad things, such as the Information Awareness Office, which, as you can see by Wikipedia, you can see it was literally an idea right after the attacks of September 11. Now, why do we want to get into this? Because we already know that September 11th was not only done by quote-unquote terrorists who were Islamic, but you also had rumors about Israel, and then you had rumors about, the white man being involved with 9/11. And what do I mean by this? You have essentially three different major groups that were rumored to be involved with 9/11, which all of this stuff has ultimately led up to what is happening around the world. These three different groups, essentially, they all have major religious spiritual beliefs. The Israel people who were rumored to be involved with 9/11, they believe in the rejection of Christ. That is what they believe. The Islams, they clearly believe a false religion. And then the US government who allowed it to happen, we all see the satanic symbols, the stuff they did on 9/11, Bush reading to kids with a book in his hands, I Pet Goat or whatever it was, referencing the Twin Towers. We all saw what they did. So, you had these three different groups of very evil, blasphemous people who were rumored to be involved with this terrorist attack, which led up to Information Awareness Office. And all of this stuff didn't stop there, because after this you had Facebook, which was released by Darpa, or it was Facebook, it was Project Lifelog that was being created by Darpa, and the whole point of that was to literally interfere and to monitor every aspect of a person's life. They wanted to catalog and monitor literally every aspect of a person's life, like where they went, who they talked to, who they communicated with, their relationships, their friends, their workplace, what they ate, the places they go, the places they buy from, the places they visit, etc., all of their habits. That was the goal of DARPA Lifelog. And then right after that, you had the implementation of Facebook, which was essentially just another way of DARPA Lifelog being pushed onto the public. And once they had Facebook out, then they put out the phones. And the phones are what really completed this DARPA Lifelog project. Like, if you look at what cell phones accomplished and the permissions that these apps ask for, specifically Facebook, which is a direct result of DARPA Lifelog, you could see that they literally accomplished everything that DARPA Lifelog was aiming to achieve. So when you look at what they were doing, Facebook and Google and Apple all were working to complete DARPA Lifelog. And if you're reading the information on the screen, it actually says that Lifelog was a project of the Information Processing Techniques Office. And basically, this is why it's important that you read about this stuff, because people don't really understand what or who is behind these concepts and why. But let's keep going, because when you also keep reading, this is the other important part, where it talks about the objective of Lifelog. The objective of the Lifelog concept was to be able to trace the threads of an individual's life in terms of events, states, and relationships. And it has the ability to take in all of a subject's experience, from phone numbers dialed and email messages viewed to every breath taken, step made, and place gone. And really, that's just a vague explanation of what Lifelog is truly doing.